Hello, welcome back to 1878 Blues. Sorry I didn't do the reaction for the Nottingham Forest game. Just quickly talk about that. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get to 1,000 subs before Christmas. A great win, phenomenal performances all over. One of the best wins we've had in a very long time. Kept a clean sheet, 3 goals. Dewsbury Hall was outstanding. And yeah, a very good win against the Sean Dyche team, who obviously, if the game carried on for a long period of time at 0-0, he would have loved to nick a winner against us. Unfortunately, we got a goal in the second minute, which basically opened the doors for us. Obviously, totally against what Sean Dyche wants in a game. We know as Everton fans, once you go 1-0 down, with Sean Dyche in charge, you might as well turn the TV off, because most likely, and literally 99% of the time, you won't turn the game around. So, yeah, convincing win, fantastic, 24 points, absolutely phenomenal. Was at 5th place at one point, and now we've dropped down to 7th, I think, 7th or 8th. And now we've got a game against Chelsea, who, it doesn't matter what form they're in, doesn't matter what team they bring out, they always seem to get a result against us at Stamford Bridge. Either most of the time a win, and sometimes we'll get the odd draw there and there, but I've never seen us win at Stamford Bridge. It's one of the main grounds I would love to see us finally win a game at, because I've never seen it before. You've got other teams like fucking Bradford in the cup beating them 4-1 or whatever it is once upon a time. And we've got a couple of players. Just Gay should be back, which is great. But then him and Illiman and Dye are both going to AFCON after this. And I hope we can get every ounce of their ability and talents tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And if we don't, we don't. But let's take advantage of them while we've got them in the team right now, because we're going to miss them. We haven't really missed Garner Gay that much because we won 2 games, but I think he would have definitely helped the situation against Newcastle at home, when we was fucking in free for all, losing every ball. Midfield's getting overrun. Quite a few players injured for that game. We probably shouldn't have played. And yeah, we lost 4-1. But aside from that, we've won our 2 other games with them being out, and United. But it would be important for this game, and Chelsea are in very odd form at the moment. But there's going to be a win from somewhere. But Maresca is under a bit of pressure, but they've got players there who can perform on the day. Again, it's against Everton. You know, whatever side Chelsea ever put out, or whatever form they're in, they seem to find a way. I'm sure they beat us 6-0, and it wasn't in a good vein of form, and it just come out of nowhere that they scored 6 goals against us. It was fucking terrible fucking game and performance. That was embarrassing. But yeah, they've got Palmer, they've got all kinds of players. Obviously Palmer's not being in top form this season, but if there's a game where he's going to come back and play well against it, will be against us. But I've got to give us more credit. Away from home, we've been very good. 2 clean sheets in a row, 2 wins in a row, 3 wins in a row, beating Chelsea in the first time in my life at Stamford Bridge. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but we'll have to see. Main Rowe, Jared Branthwaite are back in training. Thank fuck for that. We'll need them as soon as, when I know they're not exactly in the positions that well, just Garner Gay's position. Obviously Branthwaite can't play in the wing, but it's great to have another centre back. But we've got to be careful with them. Picking up too many hamstring injuries in recent years is a cause for concern, so we'll have to be extra careful with them. Yeah, but it'll be a similar lineup. Just Garner Gay might go back into playing at centre back. It depends if he's going to stick with Jimmy Garner, right back, or O'Brien. Personally, I think he'll go with O'Brien. But I really don't want to see Dewsbury Hall drop out of his position, you know. Playing at centre mid, kind of box-to-box player. He's already said that in his interviews in the past, that that's his best position. Not just attacking midfielder. I think he has got a lot about him. He's a little dog in the midfield who can, you know, take the ball off you without you knowing, and, you know, beat a man and play a progressive ball to a winger or striker. So I wouldn't like to see him move from his position. I think Chelsea have got issues themselves. They've got players coming back. But, you know, there's going to be space for us. They're going to progress. They're going to push up high. They always push the wingers up high. It's going to give space for Grealish to do some damage, hopefully. Obviously, Iliman and I, hopefully he can cause some damage. It'll be just fucking wonderful to see us wear at this ground. Listen, I'll take a point right now. But honestly, I've seen other teams beat Chelsea there, and I'm just thinking, why can't we? Why can't we? Oh, we're not doing too bad at the moment. But a bit up and down, but more up than down, and obviously a lot more better than the last few seasons. And starting to see Barry coming into form as well, scoring that goal, made up for him. Just seeing a lot more of him. There's times where it's going, I'm just not seeing enough off the ball from him. If you're not playing well, always feel like off the ball you need to be showing a bit more. Maybe it's been an instruction to keep him in his position and stuff, and not go off his head chasing every ball down. Obviously it's not probably his character as well, but I think sometimes you just have to do the work you don't want to do to show the Everton fans like myself more, and you know, we'll appreciate that more. But again, he's got his goals, good finish, deserved after the last few games. He's played well. Obviously you want to see Beto starting to score. I'll be honest, I don't see a future at Everton for Beto. But at the time of him being here, I want him to see him contribute, and maybe for his next team after us, to see him selling himself for another team. I just don't simply think he's good enough. I don't think this is his league, to be honest. I think he's stretched every bit of ounce out of him, works really hard, but I don't think this league is cut out for him, to be honest. But yeah, it's another chance for Everton to get some points on the board. Busy festive period. It has been and will be continuing to the new year. And if I'm going to put a prediction on this game, I just have 1-1 in my head. Since I looked onto this game, I could just see us picking up a point. I'd hope so. It'll be a good point, but obviously I'm greedy and I'd like to see us win. Not really greedy, to be honest. It's been 30-something years since we've won at their ground. So it's not really being greedy, and it's kind of being just fucking one day, please, fucking win at their ground for the change. Break, you know, that hoodoo. You know, if Moyes wins again, I know the top four, you know, known as the top four, top 16, like he did against Man United, even though they haven't been top 6 for a season or two. Still, they are regarded as a top 6 team. Chelsea is one of them, and I've obviously playing in the Champions League this season. If he gets a win there, you know, he's breaking some little, you know, doubts about him, what everyone thinks about Moyes. He just doesn't beat top 4 sides away from home, especially. And, you know, I hope he's going to prove doubts is wrong again and beat Chelsea away. It'd be great. But we'll see. It's going to be an interesting watch. Well, I won't be watching it at 3 o'clock, innit? Maybe that's a good thing. But yeah, anyway, that's my prediction. Or put your comments down below of what you think the score is going to be. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.